Hey everybody, welcome to Mixtec Missions, a day in the life. So we're getting ready to have the fiesta, my Colonial Fiesta. We're gonna kill this cow behind me. Right now we gotta go cut some leaves. We gotta cut a special kind of branches so that we can put them on the ground, and then we'll kill the cow on top of those leaves. It's a whole process. Anyway, we're gonna learn how to butcher cow, Mixtec style. All right, well, we are riding the truck, the back of the truck. We're going to, brake power, brake hard. We're going to find the branches to cut. So, on a real Mixtec adventure today. All right, well, we got our leaves. Now we're gonna go back and kill a cow, start cutting meat. Well, we got the cow down and we're cutting up meat. It's just like butchering an elk in Montana, out in the woods, except here you got all kinds of help. Here we are, we're cutting up the meat. I got a cool job. I got to do like the final cuts, and they do cecina. They cut it all really thin. And so we've got a couple piles of meat. These guys all been helping me out, or I've been helping them. The meat is just about ready for the party. So I've earned my spot in the group by being a meat cutter. And so this is good stuff. Had a good time cutting meat with the boys. You can see the church behind me, some decorations up there for the fiesta. After we finished cutting up the cow, I stayed over there for several hours and drank a couple Cokes, and we sat around, and they had lots of interesting questions about what I believed. And I just kept answering them with stories from the Bible. One of the guys said, "Man, you're so different than everybody else, that all the other Christians that have been here. There are some local sects in this community," just to give you some background, that consider themselves Christians, but they don't believe in the Trinity, but they lump us all into the same group. And so they compared me to them, and they said, those people won't have anything to do with our fiesta, they won't help us, and they don't want anything to do with being part of the community. But you, even though you don't worship our idols, or they call it their images, we know that you believe differently than us, and yet you still help. And I said, well, there are some things I can help with and some things that the Bible says that I cannot, but I'll help where I can. And they thought that was really cool. I guess at the end of the discussion, the big finale was, one of the guys said, you know, we're gonna honor you like we honor the saints. We're gonna honor you like St. Christopher. And I kind of laughed. And I said, you know, Paul went into a town one time and he told the people about Jesus and how God wanted their whole heart. And they said, we're going to worship you. And he said, don't worship me, worship Jesus. And so that was my response. I said, don't worship me, worship Jesus. I said, all that I do that I learned from him. And he said, go and do as I do. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm doing it so that you can know Jesus.